Hello everybody and welcome in to the Cowboys Fan Show. My name is Tyler Ortega, joined again by our co-host Scott Jeter. And we are 6 weeks through the NFL season. The Dallas Cowboys are 5-1, Scott, 5 straight victories.
5-1, absolutely. 5 straight, pleasant surprise. I mean, we pick them every week to win. We go over the keys of the game, but 5-1 that's a pleasant surprise.
Almost every week. I did go against them one week. Learned my lesson on that one. Let's have a look at this week's game in the film room. The Cowboys taking on the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. And we'll start it off here early in the first quarter. Dak Prescott, a little swing pass out to Zeke Elliott. And Zeke, this was really the story of the game. Once again, Zeke just getting off. Started early
today, yeah.
And there goes Cole Beasley catching the screen on the left side. Cole Beasley, best slot receiver in the league.
Uncoverable.
You said it right here. There he is getting in for 6. One of his 2 touchdowns on the day. They would review this one thinking it wasn't a catch. And you know my personal feeling, if Beasley caught that one, Dez caught it.
Yeah, absolutely right. It went our way this time, absolutely.
And Eddie Lacy now getting the carry up the right side. Finally brought down. Eddie Lacy had a bad ankle. Running fine in the first half. You could tell he was on the hurts once that second half came around, moving very gingerly. Couldn't get through his cuts. And the Green Bay offense, frankly, was bad.
Other than Eddie Lacy, yeah, and like you said, he's running on a bad wheel. He still looked really good in the first half, but let's keep going with these highlights.
The Packers kick a field goal. That would also be another story of the day. The Packers kicking field goals. Here goes Aaron Rodgers airing it out over the middle. Jordy Nelson spits it out, recovered by the Cowboys. It's Morris Claiborne, right place, right time. Big turnover for the boys.
None other than Mo. Pro Bowl this year.
Pro Bowl lock.
We're saying it every week.
May as well. Dak Prescott evades the pressure. He's going to air it out now, and that's caught by Terrence Williams. And with that one, Dak actually broke the streak held by Tom Brady, most pass attempts to start a career without an interception. But it would come later on.
Yeah, Dak, but in good company, Dak.
There's Dak again. Now, we thought this one would be the first interception. However, it was ruled a fumble, as you can see.
Yep.
And, it's just knocked out of his hands.
Doug Free getting beat again right there.
Doug Free once again, always. Yeah, this is a weekly thing.
No offense, Doug. Step it up.
Now, Rodgers evades some pressure, showing he's still got a little bit of footwork, and finds an open receiver. That's Randall Cobb. Mason Crosby up to put in 3 once more for Green Bay. And this Dallas defense really held tough, Scott.
Yeah, I was very happy with the 3 on that one. You know, if we had them kicking field goals, great.
Now, Cowboys back on offense. Dan Bailey, he's back to his old self, Scott. It's good to see.
You know, look, maybe the back's not bothering him, but yeah, split the uprights, and Bailey's looking good again, and that's a good sign for us.
And here goes Lacy up on the right side, hurdles another defender. Now, if you watched the game on Sunday, you would have noticed Eddie Lacy hurdling everybody, but it's because of that hurt ankle. Everyone was trying to go for his leg.
Yeah, he was protecting the feet for sure, absolutely.
And here the Cowboys on offense, 3rd and 1. This was a huge play call, I thought, Scott. 3rd and 1.
Absolutely right.
Everyone's expecting the run up the middle.
Yeah, well, you know, we normally were a conservative team, and you run that jet sweep with Lucky Whitehead up the left side there, and he pulled off a lot of yardage, gave us an opportunity to try and score some points before the half.
And there's Terrence Williams catching a big ball. And this was a huge drive. The Cowboys go 97 yards in 34 seconds, capped off by this Bryce Butler touchdown. And the Cowboys, it doesn't look like they're missing Dez at all.
No, not at the moment. I mean, look at that. Both feet down, full control. Obviously, it's always an issue in Lambeau, you know. But yeah, he pulled that one off. It was a beautiful drive by Dak.
And Rodgers gets picked off by Barry Church. That is Aaron Rodgers' first interception thrown against the Cowboys in 8 career games.
8 career games. Yeah, we're doing a lot better against him these days.
Zeke Elliott once again up the right side. Zeke had himself a day. He had 157 yards in this one against the #1 rush defense.
Against the #1 rush defense, this is the first time they went against a back that wasn't injured, though. So our #1 back was available, and we show what we can do with him.
Rodgers nearly finds, I believe that's Adams for the touchdown there, or Parker, I'm sorry. And the Green Bay offense knocking on the door once again. But wait, the Cowboys able to get some pressure, force Rodgers into a strip sack, and it's recovered by the Cowboys. That's David Irving.
David Irving, 1 of 2 on the day, and that was one of the keys of the game that we said about last week, was pressure on Rodgers was going to be a must if we're going to pull this win out.
So the Cowboys now picking up on the ensuing possession. And this was just a bad read by Dak. He did admit that it was his fault. He thought Witten was going to run a stick route. Witten cut in. Just a bad pass. First career interception, but it comes in his 6th game, so we'll give him a pass.
It was going to happen. It was going to happen sooner or later. And, you know, now the pressure's off, and we move on.
And now Crosby tacks on another field goal. 20-9 is the score at this point. Cowboys back on offense now. Play action, going out deep to Lucky Whitehead. And you know, Scott, if that pass is about 2 yards further, Lucky is gone.
Yeah, he's a fast guy, absolutely. He's got some wheels on him.
Now Zeke hitting the right side. He's going to bounce off a couple of tacklers. Hurdles, he hits that Y button again.
Oh, and carries 4 guys out with him. Yeah, he's a monster.
First and goal. This was my favorite play of the game. Cole Beasley hits the opposing defender with the okey doke, gets in for 6 there. Now Rodgers drops back on first down, airs it out, and that was a beautiful pass. I would say that's Rodgers' best pass on the day.
Yeah, he was a little off sometimes, you know, in this game, but yeah, and he got a few done when I was a little worried late in the game there.
Packers able to tack on 7, 27-16 at this point, but there goes Zeke.
Yeah.
Full steam ahead on the Zeke train. And this was really the story of the game, as we said, Zeke just gashing this Packers defense.
Absolutely right. I mean, he looked fantastic. I mean, he looked powerful, fast, explosive. He really got it done.
So the Cowboys would tack on a field goal, 30-16 at this point. This is the Green Bay's last chance, and the Cowboys would force a fumble, recover it, and kill the rest of the clock. The Cowboys are now 5-1 on the season after winning at Lambeau, 30-16, and you can see the looks on those dejected Packers. They were just heartbroken after that one.
Oh, absolutely. That's a tough win. I mean, you know, to lose at home against this team, headed by 2 rookies, I mean, it was just very disappointing for those guys, but hey, the better team prevailed on this day.
Yeah, absolutely. Green Bay, I mean, for as well as Dallas played, and don't get me wrong, Dallas played their butts off. Green Bay was bad on Sunday.
Yeah,
they
absolutely right.
Bad.
Yeah, I mean, Rodgers missed a couple of passes, and it got ugly at times, you know, on both sides of the ball. But like I said, better team won. I mean, clearly we wanted this win. Everybody was playing as a unit, and when that happens, normally we walk away with a W.
Just a few numbers for you in this one. Dak, 18 for 27, 247 yards. He had 3 touchdowns through the air, 2 of them to Cole Beasley, 1 to Bryce Butler. He had that 1 interception, of course. Zeke, 28 carries, 157 yards. That's over 5.6 yards per carry.
He gets better every week.
Just getting off every single week. And actually, those projections for Zeke thus far have him actually beating DeMarco Murray's single-season rushing record. We talked about that a few weeks ago. Let's see if the Cowboys are able to pick that up. Terrence Williams had 4 catches for 75 yards, and Cole Beasley had 6 catches, 58 yards, 2 touchdowns on those 6 targets. Didn't drop a ball, didn't get an incomplete.
Oh no! I mean, he's becoming one of our main weapons in this offense. I mean, and if you're watching during the highlights, just I mean, Beasley. I mean, every time he goes to him, he's wide open, wide open. He's just finding ways to get it done, and we're looking good right now. We're rolling.
Absolutely. We'll be right back with more of the Cowboys Fan Show.